Good morning, CHS. Today is Tuesday, February 19th. Today is a B day.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Here are the morning announcements.
The second in a series of 4 workshops for all CHS students interested in learning more about careers in the music industry will take place next Thursday, February 21st at 6:30 p.m. in the Fine Arts Wing.
If you have ever wanted to learn more about the recording business, songwriting, lyric writing, getting gigs, touring, arranging, sound engineering, acoustics, etc., then come check out the Business of Music Workshop Series.
Each session will be hosted by local professional performing artists and will provide a unique opportunity for any interested Clayton students to interact with and learn firsthand from those currently in the music scene.
Students wanting to join in for the first time may still access the registration link by going to Ms. Schinberger's website or by simply scanning the code on one of the event posters around the building.
Food will be provided for those coming directly from another activity such as sports practice or musical rehearsal.
Do you want a great way to support CHS Theater while also hearing some amazing music? Then join us for a night of talented entertainment, delicious food, and a silent auction at Thespian Troops Cabaret on February 23rd at 6 p.m. in the CHS Commons.
Tickets are $20 and can be purchased from room 8 or at the door. All proceeds go to supporting Thespian Troupe and the upcoming student-run musical.
I've bought my ticket, Mr. Aiello.
Me, I bought 7.
Oh, you've got me beat. Jewish Student Union will be meeting Tuesday evening, 7 to 8 p.m. at the Starbucks on Hanley at Wydown. Join us for great coffee, great friends, and great discussion. All are welcome, and you do not need to be Jewish to attend. Hope to see you there. Questions or can't make it, see Sal Planels or Miss Falkoff.
Not signed up for Dance Marathon yet? Make sure you do by Thursday to ensure you get a t-shirt. Don't miss out March 7th on catered food from Sugar Fire, Wicked Greens, and more.
Come to dance, hang out, play games, win prizes, and listen to stories from the kids. Bring $10 cash, credit, or debit card to sign up in the Commons during lunch or before school.
Looking for another way to support the National Children's Cancer Society? Next week, during all 3 lunches, we will be selling airplane mobiles for $1. Each entry you enter into a raffle to win a baseball signed by former St. Louis Cardinals players.
Water polo athletes need to pick up their eligibility card from Miss Dornfeld today before 3 p.m.
Eligibility cards for the spring sports season are available now in the athletic office for Miss Dornfeld. First day of spring sports is Monday, February 25th.
Attention baseball players. All those interested in playing baseball this spring and are not currently playing a winter sport should consider attending an important informational meeting today at 3:15 in room 222. The meeting should last no longer than 20 minutes.
This past weekend, the girls swim and dive team placed 15th at the Class 1 state competition. Highlights from the meet included Brooke Becker placing 29th in the diving event,
Bridget Walsh placing 30th in the diving event,
Kellen Model placing 10th in the 100 freestyle,
Sophie Thomason setting a new school record and placing 6th in the 500 freestyle,
and Sophie Thompson placing 9th in the 100-yard backstroke,
and Kellen Model setting a new school record and placing 2nd in the 100 breaststroke.
Congratulations, girls.
And happy birthday today to Josephine Cross. And here is Mr. Aiello with today's Tuesday tribute for Black History Month.
Thank you. The Social Studies Department would like to highlight Thurgood Marshall and the husband and wife team of psychologists Kenneth and Mamie Clark. During the height of the Jim Crow era of legalized segregation, the 1896 Supreme Court case of Plessy versus Ferguson validated that separate but equal facilities for blacks and whites was constitutional. During the mid-1900s, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People had been slowly chipping away at that doctrine. To mount their attack on the belief that African American children were different from white children and unworthy of sitting side by side with them in a classroom, Thurgood Marshall and his legal team asked psychologists Kenneth and Mamie Clark to repeat experiments with school children that they had conducted in New York City in the 30s. In the experiment, the Clarks handed black children 4 dolls. The dolls were identical except that 2 had a dark-colored skin and 2 had light-colored skin. The Clarks asked the children questions such as, which dolls were nice and which were bad, and which doll is most like you. The results of the test showed that the majority of black children preferred the white dolls to the black dolls, the children saying the black dolls were bad and that the white dolls looked most like them. To the Clarks, these tests provided solid proof that enforced segregation stamped African American children with a badge of inferiority that would last the rest of their lives. The argument swayed Supreme Court Chief Justice Earl Warren, who, in writing the court's opinion, noted that the legal separation of black children gave them, quote, a feeling of inferiority as to their status in the community that may affect their hearts and minds in a way unlikely to ever be undone, end quote. The landmark decision in Brown v. Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas, stated that separate facilities are inherently unequal, and this decision paved the way for desegregated public facilities ranging from schools to drinking fountains, swimming pools, hotels, restaurants, and everything else imaginable. Thurgood Marshall eventually was appointed as the first African American Supreme Court Justice, and Kenneth Clark went on to be the first African American president of the American Psychological Association. The Social Studies Department hopes that all Americans value and honor the work of these pioneers.
Thank you, Mr. Aiello. We'll have another tribute for Black History Month this Thursday. And I see you keep touching these trophies. What's going on?
These happen to be just a few of the broomball trophies that I've accumulated through the years for the teacher team, successfully stomping the student teams in broomball.
Really? Stomping. Okay,
Stomping.
So you're flexing here. I see.
So, yes. So
Okay.
this Saturday night, after the cabaret from 8:45 to 10:45, is your opportunity to have the most fun you can have on ice without skates.
Okay.
See a Stuco member to join up, $5 per person.
Mr. Aiello will keep talking about this throughout the week. So, in the meantime, I'm Sywell.
I'm Mr. Aiello.
Thanks, CHS, and have a great day.